crazy as that sounds, let's address a couple comments.
All right.
This one comes from at OneKing1 on TikTok. I was talking to you about this earlier. So WWE should do like a Disney of wrestling. Find a location, build a world of wrestling just to host all the shows there, like the Thunderdome, and save money. I like a lot of this. I like where you're going, One King. I like a lot of this. Have a few issues with this. Number one, I don't know if I'm a big fan of moving all of wrestling to one location.
True.
Especially if it's like Orlando or a place like that. I feel like the only place that could work is possibly Vegas because you have a constant new crowd.
True.
But like in Orlando, I don't think tourism's big during the school year, as big. So I don't know that. I think you're going to get burnout if you just play the same show in the same place over. It's been tried before, and I just don't think
AEW pretty much does it because they go the same places.
Yeah, but they hit kind of the heart of like that indie wrestling. They kind of follow a little path. They still have multiple locations they go to. I just don't know that. I don't know if you could do it all in one place. Secondly, I don't know if a WWE theme park, like in its entirety, works. I don't know if there's enough people who are going to like spend the dollar to just go to a park after WWE. What I like about your idea is I think we could expand this and go maybe somewhere like Universal Studios.
Have a section
where they have like Jurassic Park, they have Harry Potter, they now have the Super Mario World. I think a healthy section of a theme park with a WWE theming could work extremely well.
Yeah.
Extremely well, especially because it's positioned towards more the younger audience. You could have a couple WWE rides. You could have, I think something cool we talked about would be like an actual like entrance stage, like where you actually wait in a line or a queue to get up and do like a actual full production entrance and like you get to
we did WrestleMania,
kind of, but on even a bigger scale where like they make it look like you're physically at an episode of Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah, that would be.
And then
cool.
I think it'd also be cool to like within that area do a WWE Hall of Fame building with like memorabilia and statues and things. Because as of right now, like the WWE Hall of Fame doesn't really have a home.
No, they did that whole show about going to find all the memorabilia. And
so I love this idea.
Yeah.
Like I love this idea, One King. I just think like we got to work out the details, and then we can once we get this all figured out, we'll at WWE and we'll kind of lay out the entire plan, and you know hopefully they
for sure.
Hopefully they pay attention.
Yeah.
I have a feeling they won't, but we'll take our best fucking shot at it, right? Second comment is from at James Young 886. And this is in reference to, I believe I put up a video about Bianca Belair being the new John Cena. Mm-hmm. He says she, and I believe he's speaking Bianca Belair, because he doesn't go into specifics, had a run, it failed, WH, give her another one. I'm assuming WH is why the hell?
What?
Is that, I don't know.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Who knows?
So why the hell give her another one? Are we under the assumption that Bianca Belair's like first title run was a failure? I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it was decent. It was 132 days.
I thought she did.
So
good.
132 days as SmackDown champion feels like a pretty solid run for somebody who is a not young in age, but like a newer WWE superstar.
Yeah, I mean the crowd clearly loves her.
The crowd loves her. It seemed to be a solid run, right? I think that Bianca just ran into that Becky was ready to come back. They needed a way to get Becky in. They needed a big surprise at SummerSlam. And so that it was kind of that mid-card surprise. We bring Becky back. Unfortunately, I don't agree with it, but she squashes Bianca. And it began this secondary story, which is the same story I think that Big E needs. It's the secondary redemption story.
Yes.
Where you're chasing the title. Some people do better chasing the glory, chasing the title. So I think that she just fell victim to Becky needing to come back and it being time to give her that redemption story, right? Mm-hmm. I'm a fan of Bianca Belair. Someone told me on TikTok she cries too much. I haven't noticed that yet, but I feel like I'll be more aware of that at this point. That Bianca Belair cries for everything that happens. I think that just kind of speaks to her character being that like John Cena passionate style character. You have to have those characters. Like, you can fucking hate John Cena all you want, but that character is great for wrestling.
Oh, definitely.
Some people love him, and there's a group of people who hate him because he's so loved. And so, like, now that John Cena's gone, I think fucking a lot of WWE fans realize how much he's missed. Mm-hmm. But maybe I'm wrong, right? It feels to me like, for the most part, most people believe that Bianca Belair's SmackDown title run was a success.
I
so that's
think
the way
so.
I'll answer that comment.
Okay.